Welcome back to another Double.R.Podcast. It's your boy Rico and Rod.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir, we got a special guest in the building, a podcast vet in the building. He goes by the name of Cortney.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Podcast vet done caught me off guard.
Yeah, I know.
Caught me off guard.
I was doing my research, bro. I was doing my research. But before we get started, bro, I do got a bone to pick with you. I was listening to one of your episodes. It was your last episode you did with an artist. You asked him for his top 5. And he named you his top 5. You know what I'm saying? And he put Pac in last. And you had a problem. You said, what about Jay? And you're like, hey, let's switch Jay for Pac. What are you on, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little insane.
Switch J for Pac?
Yeah.
That's not insane.
Wait, listen. Hold on. The list
Whoa.
consisted of 50, DMX,
Okay.
Drake,
Hold
and Wayne.
on. 50,
DMX,
50 Cent, DMX,
Drake,
Drake,
Lil Wayne,
and
and Pac.
Pac.
And
You right. Pac should stay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but DMX gotta go.
Okay.
DMX will have to go.
50 gotta go.
50? No, 50
I like
don't.
DMX
50 don't
more.
go because I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I can't say 50 go
50
at
stay.
this point in my life is because one, I've been watching that nigga documentaries like crazy. Like it's just inspiring on its own. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's really hard to let him go because I done built into like an actual fan in a way.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? But at the same time too, like looking at the man, I don't know. 50 or DMX is a tough one.
Okay, so
But
to
for
me,
Jay, anybody
to
can
me,
get out.
DMX is the Kobe to Pac. Let's say Pac's MJ. No, check me out
I
though.
don't agree with that either.
Poetic, the movies, the Rough Riders.
What makes Pac the Jordan though?
Cause he just is, bro.
No.
Let me tell you what.
Does longevity
I
not
don't
play a
agree with him,
role?
man.
The
Does
longevity does
longevity
play
not
a
play
role, but
Longevity does play a role.
it does
but
play a role.
Yeah, but with Pac, it's like y'all about to make me sound like a Pac hater because I'm not a Pac
I
hater.
heard it. That's why I brought
But it's
this
just a
combo up.
lot more rappers that can rap better than him. Like
No.
Hennessy and Enemies in every 5 songs. I'm sorry. Remember at a point in time back then, Snoop Dogg was considered better than Pac.
Yeah,
He
when
was.
they first started, yeah.
Biggie raps better than Pac. I'm a
Like
Biggie
lyrics.
guy over Pac. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not knocking Tupac for what he was because you got to think about he was revolutionary as a rapper. He came in at the right time. He came in with the right enough lyrics. You get what I'm saying? But everything was at the right time. The 90s was the time to be. So if you were there in the 90s, you were the first of the first. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So maybe like 3 songs. I see Hennessy's make plenty enemies.
And I don't like hearing the Outlaws sometimes, bro. I'm sorry. I don't need to hear
some of the
Yeah.
Outlaws. I like Gaddafi. I like Gaddafi. Gaddafi's pretty good on that. He's pretty good on that.
Some
But
of them.
Some of
bro.
them, I could agree with you. But there's some songs where this man came with he came with the hook, and then 3 to 4 or 5 different bars in the song.
Yeah.
Where like he gave you the whole opening, especially on All Eyes on Me album.
Okay.
Like a lot of artists
Now you're
cannot create that double tape on that one album. Like Drake tried to do it. It just didn't work for him.
Name classic rappers. Name not classic rappers. Name 5 classic albums right now.
Who?
Anybody. Hip hop.
Damn. You kind of put me on the spot. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's
I'm not
see.
gonna lie, bro. No pressure, but you're gonna be judged off these albums.
I definitely feel like, was it The Chronic?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre's
Yeah.
Chronic. Pac's All Eyes on Me was a classic. That had
Yeah.
Talks All Eyes on Me. Okay.
I'm gonna say, even though I don't listen to Jay a lot, but I respect him, bro. That
Okay.
nigga's like that.
Which one?
I'm gonna say, which one of his albums called The Blueprint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go with the first one? Okay.
Yeah. Damn. Drake's Take Care.
Yeah.
That. Whew.
Yeah.
One of my 4.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
on 4.
I'm missing somebody. Damn, who am I missing?
Can't miss this person.
I want to say 50 Die Rich and Trying, but
Wow.
then I'm also stuck on Biggie's album.
Yeah.
Ready to Die.
Yeah, Ready
Die.
to Die was really
That was a
good.
double album.
Okay. Okay.
And there's a couple. There's 5 is not enough, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It's not enough.
You don't have Kendrick in there?
But
You
you
see,
didn't
I'm
say
missing.
you didn't say
He
his
didn't clarify if it was
best-
all time.
his best classic albums. You just said classic.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
going off the dome right now.
That's
What's in my
real.
head, but
Okay.
But Kendrick is up there though.
But look what
He
I'm
is
saying
up
with
there.
even with Tupac, like I'm just saying everybody's classic album is amazing, but I just believe longevity does become a factor in that role of being the
Okay.
Jordan of hip hop because
Well, no, because the Jordan came in and got his 6 and left. What I could say about Pac, he came in and did all this work by 25 to where, like, there's not many other artists that around the world you're seeing them influence people, statues, monuments,
still
everywhere.
to this day.
Still to this day. Even like someone like me, I'm born in 1996. He died maybe a month before me.
Yeah.
I'm using him to get out of my like daily struggles. I'm playing him versus today's artists.
That's real.
So to me, that is it's more than just the numbers. Because if we're looking at numbers, then I'm gonna say Drake, bro. Drake got the numbers, but his is so much over. It's not just rap. He does so many genres where it shows for the numbers. But in strictly just rap, because we have this conversation all the time with Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. We always, me and him, always go back and forth. I put Drake third. He got Drake first or
He's
second.
number one.
Drake is
I
number
don't
one.
have him number
Drake's
one.
number one.
Kendrick
I got
second.
Of
Kendrick,
our
J.
generation,
Cole, and I got Drake.
number one. Of our generation,
But
Drake
okay,
is
if
number
we
one.
talking about strictly just rap,
Drake is still number one.
Before
as
we
a
go there,
rapper.
before we go there,
Go ahead.
there, Tupac.
Yeah.
I just want to wrap that up real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
With Tupac, it's not that I'm saying he's not great in what he did. He wasn't snapping. He wasn't killing. Because I got All Eyes on Me on my album too. Now don't be on my
All Eyes on Me,
my phone. Like I actually have it on my workout
Me
playlist.
Against the
I
World?
have
Yeah.
Me Against the
Me Against the
World. You
World.
get what I'm saying? One of my favorite songs by Tupac. Oh my God, Bury Me a G. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that
he
is
came
a
in.
collab. But that's like
He came in and
that's
slammed it.
rap. I can't knock it.
you saying that's trap?
No, that's rap.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
rap. Like
Yeah.
real
Pure,
rap.
yeah.
Like that. That is what a rap should be. But well, by standards, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But at the same time, has there been people over time that do that better than him? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
feel like-
okay, wait. Name me someone who does it because his
Kendrick.
style is very different.
Kendrick.
Kenny. Okay, you know what?
I agree.
could agree with that. I could agree with that. I'm not even gonna argue with you
Yeah.
with that. Kendrick
Kendrick's
is a
like that.
now version of Pac, but he even
He
put
got the whole Dr. Dre love.
yes.
Like, you get what
and
I'm saying?
he
He
even
got
put.
the-
What was the
Go
album
ahead.
where he had the photo of Pac talking to him throughout the album? Was that
Oh.
the
It
Pimple
was,
Butterfly?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then in there it was a young Kenny with Pac and something.
Yeah.
There was
Mortal
something
Man,
about
I
like
believe
he
that's
was.
it.
Yeah, Mortal Man, that
He
was the
was in
last
one of
song.
Pac's videos or some shit, something like that. I
No,
don't
he
know if
made
that
a song where he was talking Tupac.
Yeah.
That was
I could give you Kendrick. Now that I could give you, but there's so many other people that I feel like Pac would have had the longevity.
And what Pac was searching for, Kendrick got.
Yeah.
Like, not saying
do
like
you mean?
it's,
What was he
it's
looking
almost
for?
like the Martin Luther King Obama effect, right? Not
Yeah.
that it's that
Like the
drastic.
dream.
Exactly. And
Kendrick
this was
became
my
the dream.
person.
Yeah.
Because of
He
my
embodied.
dream, this is what that person became.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'll say though. As,
Ooh,
a,
that's
as a
hard.
diehard Pac fan, right? And me and Ron had this convo before. I feel like Pac was more than just a rapper, of course.
Yeah.
But I think towards in the middle of his career, in the back end, he would have faded more into movies and acting.
Yeah.
And he would have became even bigger as an actor.
But now we
and-
talking about that. See, and that's where people don't understand where I separate Pac. Because I wasn't
separate Pac
I
from
wasn't
all his other
actuated.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
rapping.
I'm
Just
talking
rapping.
about the rapping aspect. We're
Yeah.
talking about the icon. Come on, bro. That's why he's the Michael Jordan for that aspect.
Yeah.
Are there better basketball players than Michael Jordan?
Yes.
We can say Kobe.
more skilled.
More skill. You
More
get
skilled.
well. I can't even say that, but like we can say like Kobe, Jordan. That's a conversation. LeBron, Jordan. That's a conversation.
Yeah.
But the reason why Pac will always be number one, it's almost like, bro, he's immortal.
Yeah.
He was
He'll
the
never
first.
die.
He was like what? Literally,
Yeah, he'll never
he
die.
was the number one guy at some point in time, and he had it for a stretch. He was the first person. When you're the first to do something, be charismatic.
Yeah.
As he was. You get what I'm saying? Talk to the real niggas, and then talk to the ladies. You get what I'm saying? And still use your brain.
Yeah.
And people respect it on the streets because you use your brain. When you the first to do that,
I got
And
a question to
also-
ask you.
Also,
After
before you
you-
ask
go
that,
ahead, go ahead.
also, so many other people inspired to try to be like him or say, "Oh, I'm this Tupac of this generation."
but that's why I say it's the Jordan effect.
It's the Jordan effect. Yes, that's true. But I feel like there's a lot of body of work in his music that I feel like speak for himself. And I know people tend to compare the lyricists with him and Biggie. I think Biggie says a lot of wild shit and he can mix in his lyrics very well. But
Biggie has way better flows than Pac.
Yeah,
It's not a question.
That's what it was.
yeah,
Hoes PPNAC. Hoes
He does.
PPNATP.
But there's just some lyrics that Pac got that I feel like are underrated when you really like listen.
Yes,
I feel like
underrated,
Pac tells a story when he raps.
Yeah.
That's where he
He
got
paints
Biggie
the
beat.
picture way better.
Exactly.
No,
That's what he got.
He
What?
does not paint the picture way better.
I won't say he paints it better, but I don't think Biggie paints the picture better than Pac either.
Juicy is literally one of the greatest songs of all time. If you a broke nigga and you make money, you're playing Juicy right now when you get the car.
Yes.
Okay,
I agree.
then.
I agree with you.
So let's be real. But Pac has more songs like Dear Mama.
That's
Pac-
exactly
but
He got a
what
song
I'm
for
saying.
every
And Pac-
category though.
Pac,
Everything you feel, he got a song for.
Pac, the also thing that makes Pac iconic, and I'm done.
Yeah.
On Tupac, because I don't want to sound like a hater.
No, you're not. You been saying some respectable
He
stuff.
lived,
nah.
he lived the lyrics. Biggie didn't act out his lyrics for us to see.
Yeah.
That's what makes Pac different.
Yeah.
Biggie
He embodied
exactly.
his
Biggie
song.
He was
sat
what
back.
he rapped
Biggie
about.
sat back and said, "Yeah, I was selling, whatever. We did what we did. Now we done.
Yeah.
Now I'm a rapper. I'm living
But
to the
Pac
rap
never
life."
fully got out of that life.
Yeah.
He was still living
he
that.
was-
I got a question for you.
Got out,
You
never
said,
got out. Yeah.
You said Jay-Z is in your top 5, right?
Yeah.
Every rapper I feel like has their era or their run.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like Jay-Z's run was, where he was like at the top of the rap game?
It didn't stop.
When?
Jay-Z dropped right now. What's gonna happen? It didn't stop. Be real with
I
yourself.
don't-
Wait,
bro.
I don't agree with that.
Jay-Z dropped right now. How much you think he's selling first week?
He'll sell a lot, but if Jay-Z drop and Drake drop on the same day, who gonna sell more?
That's a whole different conversation.
No,
Was
because
Jay-Z the most popular rapper ever? No.
like
No, I think he's the more
Consistent,
true to form,
consistent.
true to form of the rap. I think Jay-Z's more true to form of rap than Drake is.
yes, I
That's
agree.
the only
Than
reason where
anybody.
sometimes, but that's the only reason sometimes with Drake I separate him from the others because I feel like he's so much more versatile in different genres. Where when it comes to straight true to rap, I think the others got him in that.
Drake is like Michael Jackson and Pac mixed together. You can't knock that man.
This is what I'll say. So Jay-Z came on and when did he drop what's that? His first album
Oh, that was like, oh my God.
that with Dead Presidents on it.
I know what you're talking about. That's like
It was like
94,
98?
actually. Yeah, I think like 94 actually. I think that's pretty. No, I think like 97, 98. No, 96. It gotta be 96. Let me
So
look.
Yeah,
so Pac and Biggie, that was their time,
Okay.
right? Pac and Biggie, that was their time.
yeah.
And then you go to
I think their time could extend it more if they didn't die. They probably
Yeah,
peaked in
no, I
like
agree.
2003, 2004,
Talking about
maybe
Pac
stop.
and
Okay, yeah, Reasonable Doubt
Yeah.
came out in 96. 96 it was, okay.
so Pac and Biggie.
Maybe stop around like 04 and 05, probably.
You talking about Pac and Biggie?
Their prime probably would end around like the
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Yeah. And then after
Maybe, depending.
after Pac and Biggie, you had a run where DMX was going crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
And then 50 had a
After
little run.
DMX, 50 had a run, was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that DMX and 50 years was Jay-Z's prime years because when he dropped I believe the Black album,
Mm-hmm.
he retired, or so he said he was retiring, right? And then Kanye came in. I fuck with Ye. Ye had some godly years when he was dropping straight gas,
And
right?
again, I feel like
Wait,
and
was
then-
was Kanye given his credit?
When he was dropping music.
He was given Grammys because they understood how fire he was and how hot he was.
Yeah.
But was he ever given his credit as a rapper? When we say, that's what I'm trying to get to everybody to understand. I am a rapper. So I'm thinking from a different not judging nobody, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm thinking from a different perspective.
Yeah.
When we say, oh, where was Jay's run? It hasn't stopped. Let's be real.
because he can still, he's still active.
Let me
He can still
Passive
drop.
active.
Let me list the albums since we're doing this to Jay.
Because
Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt, right?
Was fire, yeah, I
That
heard
right
that,
there,
yeah.
you just named Dead Presidents. We'll just name that as the song that we know from
Yeah.
that. All right. In My Life 2. This one has Imaginary Players. This one has Where I'm From.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 2 songs. Now we have Volume 2. This came out. Jay dropped almost every 2 years back then.
Yeah.
See, my fault. Sorry, guys.
You good, you
But
good.
No, you good, you good.
Jay dropped almost every 2 years back then. Because he slowed down, we looking at him different. But let's not forget, when Jay-Z get on your track, he putting belts to asses.
I'm not denying that because Jay-Z's a rapper.
So when has the rain stopped? Every generation he got his classic in. The Blueprint, the 2000s. Nigga, Watch the Throne, the 10s.
Yeah, he did.
You get what I'm saying? Come on now.
He
In
did.
the
Remember
90s,
that
96.
There was a beef between Jay and Kanye against Lil Wayne and Drake.
Yo, I'm glad you remember,
I
cuz.
remember that
I'm
in middle
glad
school.
you
I was like,
remember
yo,
that shit.
what are you supposed to
Niggas
do?
act like that never happened.
That happened, man.
He did do Watch the Throne. That's why, and they
Niggas
did
in
that
Paris?
in I forgot what Drake and Wayne wasn't even dropping albums together. They were just dropping singles.
But they
dropped
was
a single
coming. But
Yeah.
their singles was so like it wasn't even what it was for Hove and Jay was that the fact that Hove and Ye.
Yeah.
The fact is Drake was the new nigga.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah,
let's
ain't
be
like that.
real. It's not like they beefing and they hate the man.
Yeah.
But just from a standpoint of competition and want to be the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
And I want to stay on top.
That's right.
This the next nigga? Oh no.
I gotta crush him.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
my boy. I gotta crush. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
I gotta
gotta
crush him. I gotta show that this still my game.
True.
And then it just became like, yeah, Hov, it's still your game. Yeah, it's still your game. But at the end of the day, you can't stop the inevitable, which is
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So let's switch gears, man. This
Yeah.
pod is supposed to be about Cortney, and I let the pop fandom get to me. You feel me?
Pop
I'm
fandom
a real
it is.
fan. You feel me? So I'm gonna come for my boy. But
Nah, I feel you.
man, I was listening to your podcast. You explaining how's it been lately, man. So how have you been, man, as a podcaster, man?
Ricardo, I've been good, bro.
Yeah.
I've been blessed, man. Really, I've been blessed though. I've been doing this for a while, man. I've had some opportunities of a lifetime, met some people of a lifetime, built relationships of a lifetime.
Yeah.
This I can include in that, by the way.
Yeah.
But for the most part, man, I've been blessed. I've been healthy. I've been
That's good, man.
grinding. Birthday coming up real soon. So yeah,
Yeah.
How old you turning?
24, man.
Hey, Kobe, yeah.
Kobe
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
put on
yeah.
a show for the people for Kobe, man.
Yeah.
For the Kobe year.
I want to ask you, how did your podcast come to be? Like, what got you into podcasting?
This.
Just
I was-
regular interactions.
You ask anybody around me, I'm a chatterbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ask anybody around me, like, you know the dudes I hanged with in middle school, ask them about me, bro.
Yeah.
Conversation about whatever you want to name it.
Yeah.
My mom always tells this story where, like, she said we go to the barbershops and they would literally stop her and be like, that's your son, like, he gonna be all right. You get what I'm saying, type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would hold my own. Now, as time went on, I veered left, veered right, fell off course,
Yeah.
not too much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, thank God, but I veered left, veered right, and I learned lessons upon the way. And since I like to talk,
Yeah.
I'll show you my flaws and my good, my bad, my ugly, my truth, everything.
That's
Yeah.
real.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It just come out spewing. And so you had a couple of podcasts before. You had like what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
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 So through that journey, what would you say the biggest thing you learned? Because I don't want to say anything was a failure. I feel like you learned from
None
anything.
of them were a failure. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my, they were all amazing. Especially like, if you knew, man, they all paid.
Yeah.
They all paid me some bucks. So
Good.
the number one thing is though, what came from it was amazing though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the relationships, the people like I actually got to meet along the way. I wish some would have went further, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't call them failures because what came out of it, the one that I had that was Black Radio, my boy Earl Rivers, aka Scuba.
Yeah.
Right? We went to high school together, and I remember in 12th grade, bro, I was in 12th, he was in 11th. We had the same class.
Yeah.
So, and he stayed in my neighborhood. We did that podcast. That's cool. You get what I'm saying? He ended up doing photography. Now he takes photos and be on music video sets with Future and Lil Uzi Vert. How can I call that a failure?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I would have loved for us to go further, yes.
Yeah.
But that right there was giving him an opportunity and giving me an opportunity to be around someone who's successful now
Yeah.
in their craft. I got to see what it's like to work with a co-partner who wants the same thing you want. I got
Yeah.
to see that. Then the other one I had that was done for my cousin, the Full Court Press. That was about sports. So that's just showing my variety of what I like to do. I
What you
can
like to do,
interview.
yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Then the Goat Factory. That was the homies.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? The homies, man. Like great conversations. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the one that I always gonna look back on, and I'm always gonna wish I had more, since if we're saying, I guess, failures in a way, is the Cortney show.
Yeah.
Just because that was my name.
I know. I feel.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like
It's
that
not-
one is home.
It's not done though.
Yeah.
It's not done. It's just when we come back, when I choose to come back with it, it's gonna be on another scale, a better scale where you can fully understand who Cortney is. You know what I'm saying?
When I hear the Cortney show, man, I think of you like on a stage with
Yeah.
like some Jimmy Kimmel
And
type
that's
of
why
deal.
I said no, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Don't shortchange yourself of what is worth yours.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what that was.
So you wanted to be more on a grand esteem.
I wanted to be, if it's your name on it.
Of course,
If
you
your
gotta
name,
go out.
you get, y'all names are both
Yeah.
on
You
this.
gotta go big.
Yeah.
Look how y'all treat it. Gold mics.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't do that by accident. Your name on it. But if it would have been Rinky Dink and Pinky. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have did some. All right, camera rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Now the current one you on, I really like it because it's called Strictly for Business.
Winners.
Yeah, Strictly for Winners. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. I attach business to it automatically because I'm like Strictly for Winners. I'm in business, so shit, it's for
I feel-
business.
yeah.
So I really like it, man. Tell us a little bit of what you talk about in there.
Like I said, remember I told you about veering left, veering right?
Yeah.
I tell you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up, I tell you about that. Who I met along the way. Like I know some really prominent people, and they dropped game on me. Like I got one gentleman out in Iowa.
Yeah.
It's like 93 years old, white male. He don't need no reason to talk to me. What would make him do that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gems that, like, in my community, like, you get what I'm saying? A lot of us, we don't have, like, older men especially to tell us what's up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I also got, I've been around too many, like, successful black men as well. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't even name the list. It's crazy. Like, so many. And it's like, since not all of us listen, I'm the one that is at least hearing what they're saying. I'm going to tell y'all what is good, what is bad, some of the bumps I've had, and hopefully you can learn from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can't, that's okay. I can take that.
Yeah.
But those who can, I can take that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
That's
It's pretty
beautiful.
dope, bro.
So it's like a journey.
Yeah.
It's literally a
Strictly
journey,
for
yeah.
Winners, like a journey.
I want to see where it ends up.
Yeah. What college did you go to? Because I seen you were talking about a lot of people you met along in the college that you went to that
Oh, well,
it was on your recent episode.
oh,
And then you mentioned that you had got some deals that you were working on that you had got.
with college right now, it's not college that I'm in. Sorry, Mom. Nah, but that's something we working on for sure. That's something I really want to do though for me. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's really a challenge almost now.
Yeah.
At this point, like at first it was like,
It's like the
I'm
next
going
level.
to I'm
Yeah.
going to college for this, for that job. But now it's like, fuck that, man. I just want to say I got this degree because they said black people ain't supposed to have this.
Yeah.
That's what I really wanted.
Yeah.
They told me I couldn't. They told me I shouldn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
guess what? I can.
Yeah.
I will.
I'm gonna get it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, since, like I said again, I also have made bumps along this road. I've made it harder for myself to obtain this thing. But does that make me a dummy? No. You feel me? But it's still a goal on my list. So I'm at Broward College right now. Working on something real soon. To obtain an AA degree from Broward College, and then we're gonna see where it goes from there, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a rattler at FAMU, but
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna go right now. I don't know how that's gonna go right now. So we're gonna see where I go after this.
Yeah.
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 I feel like because me and him were talking about community college are now looked in a better light than back in the
Way better
days.
light.
Because back in the days it was like, oh, you going to that? It's like, no, bro. Like, it's a college. Like,
think it's all
they're
about
all adding their
perception.
sports and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
they're adding more. But it's not looked done upon it as like it's a shame for you to go to community college. Because I feel like for school, you gotta go for what you want. You hit those couple of years where you spin and you don't really know what you're there for. You just know this is the next step you're supposed to take in life.
Yeah.
But once you find what you really want, that's when I think you take that next level.
I feel like when even if you know what you want to do in terms of furthering your education, I feel like community college could be the best route for you. because you can do your 2 years, right? And then you can transfer to a bigger school and not pay as much in the end that you would if you were to go to a big school.
And that's why I did it, for that second reason too, because I always knew what I wanted to do. Like from a jump, I knew I wanted to be blessed with talking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Journalism.
Exactly. That's literally what my major is, mass communication journalism. You feel me? So I always knew I wanted to talk. I always knew I wanted to express to people. You get what I'm saying? Now, also throughout this journey, I'm going to have other things that I get into, other ventures that's going to allow me to talk. But I'm going to be talking about numbers.
Yeah.
Pay me up. Like, I won't, you feel me? We're going to talk about that later. But stuff like that. So I always knew what I wanted to do. But it was more so of the fact of money, saving money. But like I said, along that journey, you slip up. So you forget that it's supposed to be a 2-year journey. You feel me? And it becomes a 4-year journey because you didn't focus on the goal of, I'm going to enjoy community college, but it's only 2 years. It's not a 4-year university because I still have the 4-year to go to.
Yeah.
And then what if I want another degree?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I feel like, man, if you're watching this and you're still in high school, dog, use these years when you're living with your parents and when you're still in high school, like 18 or whatever, just go full force in what you want to do. Dedicate 4 years strictly to what you want to do in life, if you know what that is. Because by the time those 4 years end, you will be where you want to be, or damn near close to that goal.
And the thing is, we've heard this so many times. How many people in your life told you this exact same thing?
Yeah.
Why do you think we were we just didn't listen? We were wet behind the ears. We just didn't take.
You said
on
it.
that thing.
How many times you lived before?
Exactly.
This
You
your
wanna
first
have
time.
fun.
Yeah.
It's your first time, bro. What do you know? You know nothing. But at the same time, like not even you, I know nothing. You get what I'm saying? I know nothing at all. Like, I don't know what 24 is like. So guess who I should talk to? Somebody who's been 24 before.
Yeah.
Somebody who's seen the other side of 24.
Exactly.
You 42, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to see, like, you got to actually talk to those. But also, I understand why they don't. Because did I? Not really. But I heard you enough. So my thing is, like, I don't knock anybody for doing what they want to do when they're young. And I don't even tell people start off at 18 no more. That's too late for me. I say start off at 14 when you get in high school. If you know what you want to do, get it cracking. You say you want to be an NBA player, get it cracking.
Yeah,
you say you want to go to the NFL, get it cracking.
Yeah,
Right now, you say you want to be a doctor, get it cracking. Make sure that's what you want to do and get it cracking now. Because guess what? They giving opportunities to kids coming out at 18.
NIL.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
A nice NIL
But
deal
not
now.
even that. Think about this. You say you want to be a doctor, right? All right. You take your class. Let's say you do your thing in school early.
Yeah.
You knock out high school classes easy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Your summer you don't get to enjoy as much at first. This is what I would say I would do as a parent. I'm not a parent yet, but I'm just saying for parents who want to help their children. Just an idea from somebody who was a child at some point. Don't know how good it's gonna work for me, but just saying. But you say you want to do this at 18. You want to go to school. All right, so by 18, I want to at least get you into some classes where you almost got your AA, so that it's easier for you to go to school to get at least be younger graduating.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that now because the whole point is to get to the money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? As fast as possible, as early as possible. Now, some people choose different routes. Some people choose better routes. That's neither here nor there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the goal is to get to the money as early as possible. So once you get to the bag, you then enjoy it. Then you can take your vacations and shit. You feel me?
What do
Yeah.
you say to somebody that has no clue what they want to do?
That's okay.
Right.
How old are you?
25.
You 25 and still
Yeah.
don't know what you want to do. That's okay. But
Yeah.
guess what? You better get to asking.
Exactly.
Because I say this. I believe from my life that as a male, we typically get around that 28 threshold. That's when you should be really pushing the gas. That's when I've seen a lot of males really push the gas. Because, like, at that point, you done been in this body for 28 years, bro. You done been in this
gotta know
mind
what
for
you wanna
28
do.
You got to know something about
Exactly.
yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like, if you don't know what you want to do, that's okay. But start asking, because obviously you're not asking enough questions.
Because I say that because when you're young, when you're in high school, or you're, about to graduate, you might not still know what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might still be wondering.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I had
You
that
know what I'm saying?
question.
And
Hell
it's
yeah.
like there's a whole bunch of people around you that's saying you need to do this, you need to do that.
Yeah.
But you can't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
half the times they're gonna tell you to do something that they want to do.
Not even that. You're going to do it and they're not going to be happy.
Exactly.
They're going to be like, oh, okay, you became whatever because I asked you to be a firefighter because...
And it won't last.
And then guess what? 2 months later, it's like, well, your dad was the chief of the firefighter. Well, I didn't want to be a firefighter in the damn first place.
Exactly.
I did it for you.
So why are you telling me to
No
become the
bullshit.
chief all of a sudden? Like, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always going to be more. So guess what? Why not be more of what you want to be?
Exactly. It's just how do you get to that point?
What were some of your, when you first started podcast, what were some of your podcast struggles, as in like getting equipment or recording? What did you bump into that you had to learn and pull up on YouTube University?
I ain't really pull up much on YouTube University. I'm big on pay people for what they know.
So who'd you pay?
I had, like I said, a team.
Yeah.
I always got a team. Like my boy, he, like I just told you, he wanted to do videography and music videos. He started with a podcast.
Yeah.
He was editing the podcast. All right. He was dope at it. That's it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
for me, I'm
You do what
just,
you're good at. You're a talker. You talk.
But I'm not dumb either.
Exactly.
I'm gonna learn how to do this. Like, now, like, I've just gotten onto that. Like, I just getting onto that new level. Like, the gentleman I'm with now, like, that Lovins, like, you feel me, Ninja Productions. My boy, he has me now because it's just easier for us to workflow better.
Yeah.
Because I move at a very rapid pace.
Yeah.
I'll set up just like y'all did with the phone,
Yeah.
the camera, and get it cracking now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal now, because if I want to do 4 podcasts in a week, he also got other stuff he has to do.
Yeah.
Photo shoots, maternity shoots. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, all these different shoots, other rappers' music videos, other podcasts, editing. That's a whole different process.
Yeah. That's a beast in its own.
Exactly. So why would I waste his time? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah.
So, what was the first platform you started to use to put out your podcast? Or not platform, what was the host you used?
At first, man, I think it was Anchor.
Yeah.
No, it was YouTube.
YouTube?
I first used YouTube to do my first 2 podcasts, the Full Court Press and then the Black Radio. And then our High Volume. And then what I did was we switched it up and I found out about Anchor. How I found out about Anchor was someone I went to high school with at the time.
Yeah.
Like, me and my high school, we may not all be friends, but it's still all love for each other. Like,
Yeah.
we'll literally, like, every now and then I see somebody graduate. Just seen somebody graduate from my high school. And like, bro, I told him congratulations, like, because it's a blessing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's for real, for real.
Yeah.
So we all still cool. So we know what each other wants to do. We supportive of each other. Not too close.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I see you doing something that catches my eye, I'm going to tap in with it, and I'm going to still tell you, like, bro, that's fire. And then I'm going to still go on about my life.
Yeah.
But he hit me up and was like, bro, I just heard about this platform. It's called Anchor. Literally had no reason to do it, bro, besides out of love.
Yeah.
And sent it to me, and I was like,
That's dope.
all right. And we was been running,
Yeah.
been rocking ever since, me and Anchor.
That was the same similar. I asked my boy Vlad, shout out to Vlad Sports, man. I asked him what he was using to put his stuff on Spotify and Apple. And when he told me about Anchor, and I was like, you got to pay for it? He's like, nah, it's free. I was like, it's free? What?
Yeah.
So, and I was shopping. I was looking at B-Sprout. I was looking at some other ones. And I was just shopping around just to see what can I use to put all my stuff on different platforms. And I got to say, man, Anchor, which is now Spotify podcaster now, is really good. It's really good. But I would definitely use it if you're looking to start a podcast. As far as growing your podcast, what helped you to grow it?
Man, okay, so the first podcast, I'll tell you what helped me growing it is just getting good guests, and we were wild. You get what I'm saying? Like, we were wild and young, but we incorporated other things. Like I told you, like, he wanted to do videography, so in the videos, it was literally him trying shit. Like,
Wow, yeah.
effects, like, in the music video, he would put some like, if, like, we talking right now, I make a weird face, it'll zoom in on it. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It wasn't, it was like much dank, but we weren't trying to be.
Yeah.
We were just young.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And creative. He was and I was with the conversation. Then we did vlogs. You get what I'm saying? We did like real vlogs of my
Yeah.
homeboys who was rappers, and then I was also a rapper. So man, like literally, we should have did so much more.
Yeah, I did
But
so much creativity. That's what I'm hearing.
you get what I'm saying for that one. But then what helped grow the other ones was just word of mouth. Word of mouth and great conversations like this.
That's good, bro. That's good. So that's pretty dope because we're trying to grow this, and word of mouth is powerful. And especially like every guest we have on always bring another guest.
Yeah.
Like shout out to Big Foreign because that's how we met you through.
Yeah.
We met a lot of good people through Big Foreign.
Yeah, we did.
Matter of fact, yeah.
we
We
did.
met his boxer, the
White
camera
Mike.
guy.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
White Mike. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a solid dude for sure.
He is, bro.
He is.
He is.
For real.
You
Solid.
can hear it in his music too.
And that's you know
Yeah.
what's crazy? Everybody say that. Like if he's introduced us to them, once we have him on, they be like, yeah, bro, he's a solid guy.
Yeah, since I
he's
met him,
solid
like
as shit,
even
man.
since I've known him, he's never changed.
Yeah.
It's always been just like how y'all met him.
Very true.
Same.
Yeah.
Very true.
Has
Big
not
Four,
changed.
Big Four's that man.
Yeah.
As far as growing development, what have you done to help yourself to grow and develop?
What have I done? I've done a lot, and
Okay.
I've done nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
No, the realest shit I've ever said. I've done a lot, but I've
Mhm.
done nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
What I have done though is just make sure that I put my best foot forward
Mm-hmm.
every
Yeah.
day, and that I help somebody else
Yeah.
in the path. Now I don't go out my way trying to help everybody because that don't work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But, man, just like I told the kids, 2 things: accountability and responsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 things right there have helped me grow more than anything. So if someone do some shit around me, what did I do to allow that? Because I had to have allowed you to think that was okay.
Yeah.
Some way, some form. Did I show too much of myself to you?
Yeah.
Did, like, for some people, did I not show too much of? Did I not show enough of myself for you?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Was I not there? Did I have a valid reason of not being there?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? That's a real
So
conversation you have to have with yourself.
You always look to see what you could have done wrong in the situation
Yeah.
instead of like blaming the person for the situation.
Because at the end of the day, if a person is blaming me, they either leaving, so I don't really have to think about it that much no more,
Mm-hmm.
or they gonna come back and we gonna have this conversation. One of the two is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But most of the
Type
time
of
it's
closure.
A.
Yeah.
It's very few people that want to have that conversation of why
I'm
they leaving.
starting to notice
Yeah.
a lot of people that claim like, you know, they want to have those conversations. Don't.
They don't.
Only a few. There's a few that will have the convo with you, or when they recognize it, they step to it. But there's situations where something happened. It's easy to fix. We seen it in a movie all the time. We be like, "Yo, just talk to your parent about the situation."
Yeah.
Or it's easy to fix, and it happened in real life where communication is just not there for them. They just don't want to fix it, and they
Why you
blame
think
you for
that
the
is?
situation.
Why do you think that is?
You know, people just don't want to have that convo.
You know what it is?
What you think?
Like he said, what's the most important letters in communication? And they come right after each other. You and I.
Mm-hmm.
You and I.
Yeah,
For us to communicate,
Yeah.
you and I have to sit down.
and talk.
Exactly.
I feel like people are scared to have some certain conversations. Like they're afraid of the reaction they might get.
But what
Yeah.
you afraid of?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of person, if something happens to me, I like to talk about it. You know, I'm very vocal about my emotions and how I feel. I wear
Yeah.
my emotions on my sleeve. So I can't feel a type of way towards you and just be around you all the time knowing I feel this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people could be like that.
Yeah.
And they'll just be haha kikiing with you and stuff like that, like everything's okay, but in reality, it's not okay.
They
It's
feel
far
something
from
about
it.
you.
Exactly. And that's how situations drift and they get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it
Yeah.
could just be like yo, bro, I didn't like when you did this, that, and the third. You feel me? Let me know, because if I did something that you didn't like, then I'll try my best to change it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have you in an uncomfortable environment.
But this what I also say too. I've had people literally. I was talking to this girl at one point in time, blase,
Yeah.
blase, blase at BC, and for those who don't know, BC is Broward College.
Yeah.
Because everybody who hear this is not going to be from Florida or
Yeah,
Broward
for real.
College, so I have to
Before
adjust
Christ,
that.
we go to that school.
You feel me? Them was really old. No, but I was talking to this girl at BC at one point in time, and then we was cool, and then she had another friend with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then dude saw me walking one day away from her a little bit, and he was like, it was on some movie shit, swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
You think you the shit. You walk around like you run the place. Swear to God, bro said that.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, fuck you. Fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me? She came up, Cortney, why did you say that to him? Da, 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 da. Me and her stopped talking after that point.
Yeah.
But she don't understand. Shorty, this man do not like me for being me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what it is? They see something in you
hilarious.
that they're not. That's literally what it is.
But it's in everybody.
And
Exactly.
it is. And it just makes them uncomfortable that you walk around with confidence or you just you, bro. That's just who you
Yeah.
are. You can't change that about you.
No.
And he doesn't have that criteria and he's like, man, you walk around like you own this shit, bro. You ain't nothing. Because he
Yeah.
feel like he nothing.
Yeah.
But you might not feel that about yourself.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's just how it is. you
Now
know
we
what I'm
have
saying?
those. Now let me get everybody to understand this. I'm
Yeah.
not Superman,
Mm-hmm.
but I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know my faults. I know my flaws in real life and in real time.
Yeah.
Now when you find out about some old faults, I done been broke those habits. What you gonna say now?
Yeah.
Pop your shit, but I ain't even gonna let you know I'm on those. I broke those habits.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be too busy trying to find the new ones. So I'm gonna let you have that old stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Run with it. Tell whoever you want to tell. But
Yeah.
guess what? At the end of the day, that's neither here nor there. That's what it is. That's what it ain't.
That's real.
Yeah.
I feel like in terms of there's a lot of people that care and move to please, right?
Yeah.
Like they move to make somebody else happy. Once you start moving to make yourself happy, then that's when your life changes.
Yeah.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like once you're doing stuff to
Some people
better
may not like that
yourself,
either.
exactly, and they won't like it because
Yeah.
they're afraid to do what you're doing, like you said prior to.
Yeah.
Right? But once you start moving in order to please yourself, bro, I promise you your life will be way better.
Yeah.
Because then you stop caring about what people think.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because you doing what you love to do, and that's be yourself.
Literally. Literally.
And the
Yeah.
advice that I give to some people, like, if in the instinct you see something you want to have confidence in, do it at that moment.
Yeah.
Because what
Yeah.
happened is your head has this alarm that tells you, stay away from this. Don't do this. This makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Stop.
Yeah.
Once you move past it, then the second time your mind might be like, you moved past this before. Or maybe it'd take the third, the fourth, the fifth time, and your mind still might tell you, stay away from this. But if you keep going, sooner or later, you're going to break that habit or you're going to break that fear. And that's what you got to do. Once you recognize that moment, you just got to tell
You
yourself
gotta
to do
crash through that wall.
Yeah.
It's like-
That wall is real.
it. Yeah.
It's a mental. Real quick, Rod.
Yeah.
Rod.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
That wall is something that is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't big on mental health because I don't know much about it, but I do understand your brain is a game.
Yeah.
And it is the most serious game you'll ever play.
Yeah.
Like, if you got something that you do bad, your brain know.
It knows.
That's facts.
It knows. Whether your body say, yeah, we just killed this bitch, your brain say, nigga, we look stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's real. That's real.
So
And it's your biggest critic, bro.
It
Your
is.
brain
It
will
is.
remind you of your
It
most
is.
embarrassing moments on replay, too.
You
But
know
it's
it's-
gonna be the thing that propels you too.
Yeah.
you know what's crazy is I have a big fear of heights. Right? I'm super afraid of heights.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I did.
So every time, like, so I'll go to like amusement park. So I'll go to somewhere and I'll see the biggest ride.
Yeah.
I'll go on the biggest ride because in my head I feel like the only way for me to get through my fear is, like you said, there's a wall. I gotta smash through it. I can't pick at it. You know what I'm saying? Because my
You'll be
mind
picking
will psych
forever.
me
Hold on,
out.
1 second, Cortney, before this nigga moves on.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking like I did not know you were afraid of heights.
Yeah.
Cause the way I react
Yeah.
when roller coasters going high, he was in tears, laughing
Listen,
at me, bro.
This is how I get through it, right? I always go on it with somebody that's more afraid than I am.
It's
Right?
not the height that I'm afraid. It's the ride. There's
Yes.
a difference.
So
There's a
because
difference.
Hey,
Because-
afraid.
because somebody else for this is weird, right? You ever see like some shit like you ever watch people in the slingshot videos?
Yeah.
And they're like passing out and you find like that's funny to you.
Yeah. 'Cause
Right?
you know ain't shit really happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like how I am on a ride. So if I'm on the ride by myself, I'm gonna be in my head like, oh shit, da, 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 da. Like the first time I ever went on Shikra. Yeah, the first time I went on Shikra, I was by myself. That shit tilted over. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, shit, I might not make it out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going through my head. But if I'm on the ride with Rico, I know he's going to have a bigger reaction to it than I am, right? So he might be on the tilt, and he might be like, bro, why the fuck did you get me on this? Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna see him doing that, and I'm gonna be like, bruh, it's not that big of a deal, da, 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 and I'll start laughing.
That's how you cope with it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I cope with it. And then once I get through it, I'm like, that shit wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just the mind.
We went on Dr. Doom,
Yeah.
bro.
This was recent?
No, this was high school, bro. This was Islands of Venture, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
When y'all graduated?
2016.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. Okay, I can still dap y'all.
Yeah.
I understand what high school was.
Yeah.
Like, class of 2018, I say they was the last ones to really understand what high school was, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Cause they had they had COVID and shit like that. They didn't get to experience
2019. That's when 2018 Valentine is when Parkland and all that. So school became a lot more stricter. That's why I say that it's sad, but it's the truth. So I kind of laugh but I feel bad at the same time.
Before we move on, I just want to say this real quick. We are officially out of the COVID era, y'all boys.
Yeah.
Officially, they lifted the little emergency. You don't gotta wear a mask. Yeah. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Can you believe we was in that shit for 3 years?
I still can't believe it happened. But
that shit went by fast though.
But you remember when we were in it and it felt like it
Forever.
was never going away. I'm like, when are we going back to normal? It was so weird to feel like the only person in the store without a mask on, everybody just looking at you like, what you doing,
or when somebody cough and you like,
whoa,
the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we lost all our like human skills to interact with people for a minute.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
I don't think we got it back fully.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we got it back fully, bro. Like etiquette is so weird now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Etiquette is like, were you trained? No, I was in a cage for a year. They'll be like, nah, you got to be retrained, bro. Send them back.
Send them back.
Send them back.
That shit's crazy.
But nah, it's crazy that we're out of it. It's crazy, like time flies, bro.
What did you learn? That's the way I want to ask everybody now.
I learned that human interaction is very important, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we live life for human interaction. I feel like that's one of the most important things in life. Like a lot of people say they're not a people person, but you literally can't live without people. Yeah. Like I feel like you can't live without love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we're God put us on this earth to find somebody. You know what I'm saying? And build a life with that person or whatever like that. Even if it might be like a friend, there's different forms of love. You know what I'm saying? And it might be a friend, it might be a spouse, whatever.
A relative.
Exactly. But you live life for human interaction. Without human interaction, basically, it's nothing. What is social media? Human interaction, just over digital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing I took from
You live
COVID.
for experiences, and then I've learned that we cannot be cooped up in one area for so long. Like, as much as you want to say, man, I just want to be home all day.
Yeah.
You'll get tired of that real fast. Like, you can binge watch as much as you want. Bro, the amount of flipping through Netflix I was doing, I done seen this.
We going to get old one day. Our grandkids are going to be like, I wish I could be home all day like you. No, you don't. No, you don't, sonny. You feel me?
The funny thing is, so during COVID, right, I wasn't in Florida, right? I was in the military.
Oh,
right?
Man.
So that shit was different up there than it was down here, right? So Florida, in my eyes, through social media, was the worst state in terms of following the COVID restrictions, right?
Listen, bro.
Because Florida was outside. You know what I'm
we
saying?
outside.
Parties, whatever.
You'd have been right here with us.
Exactly, right? But I was in El Paso, they had a mandate where we couldn't even leave like our barracks, right? So we was in the barracks 24/7. Right,
that's the military, so they meant that. Bitch.
Exactly,
they meant that.
You're not going anywhere.
Florida, for us during that time, it was like you could go to stuff. It was just everything was spaced out. You could still go to a restaurant. Man, we were still going to Guinea Springs, turning up for spring break like it was.
And people
nothing.
was with you.
Yeah. More people were going out because we couldn't go out. More people was going to the park because we couldn't go into the park.
That's that mindset,
like,
bro.
Oh, we can't go here? Oh, we going. We Florida, baby.
Literally.
And everybody's looking at us like, hey, yo, we need to go to Florida. What's going on? And that's why we're so overpopulated, because people are scared. If this happens again,
Yeah.
I don't want to be restrained. Florida lets you do what you want.
And you know who most of the people that don't want to be restrained? White America, we found out.
Yeah.
Like, we found out the people who tell us the most, you feel me? Follow the rules. Follow the rules. If you just follow the rules, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
They're the main,
Lies.
like,
What?
a lot of them, not that I don't like white people or anything like that, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, a lot of them are just like, it's against my patriot right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's
that's
my
big.
goddamn right to do
Yeah.
what you telling me to do right now, which
Exactly.
is stay in the house. And honestly, some of us black folks felt the same damn
Yeah,
way.
for real.
It was like, bro, like, I understand, but like at the same time, this bag don't stop. Like,
Yeah.
I need money.
Yeah.
Like, I need my life. I need at least to be able to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go somewhere. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? But it's just it. And I understood. We don't know what this is, so you can't go nowhere. So I see
Yeah.
both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. There was,
That shit was crazy.
and it was at a time where like, it could have been a thing that united us, but then it was easy for so much division.
Yeah.
Do you think that happened? Do you think we got more divided or more united?
More divided.
Yeah.
Because some
Yeah.
people didn't believe in the vaccine, and you had people who believed in the vaccine.
Yeah.
So then we was at a war with, is it real? Is it good? Is it not? Is it fake? Are we gonna what's gonna happen to us? Are we turning this? And then it was more easier for like people to start to believe in more conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
So
Especially
you were on
if
the
you're
internet
home all day.
more. Exactly.
The whole
You built more
BLM
hobbies.
BLM movement started in COVID.
Yeah.
It been out, but it really got
It
hot
really-
in
'cause
COVID.
the
Now,
George
that's what you're
Floyd
saying.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
And now we are more, and also more of like a lot of shootings. Like
Yeah.
so much thing was more hype because we were more on the internet.
I
but-
feel like what's crazy though about the whole COVID thing, and honesty though, it brought to light a lot of America's problems, like internally, because it showed that we really like, knock on wood or whatever, that externally we can't be touched. The
Yeah.
only way America really gonna fall is internally.
Destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Whether that be race, whether that be money, you get what I'm saying? Because you see what they talking about with the debt.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's the only way America could really fall, based upon ourselves, if we
Yeah.
choose to fall. And right now, we at a point where it's like, we at the real, like, we not fully at the breaking point, because, you know, they always say this, but we at that point.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, hey, man, what is going to happen, dog?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we do understand we will be okay.
Yeah.
Because our generation, this is why I choose to be like one of those people that speak to our generation and speak for our generation, you feel me? Is because I understand where we at. We want better for the next one. And I
Yeah.
can say that. I really truly believe no matter who you talking to in our generation, there's a couple fucked up ones, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mostly everybody who's a regular whatever you want to go to talk to that's young wants better for the next ones.
Yeah.
You know one thing I can say about a generation that I do like? I think we were the main forefront at all the rights. Like, we were pushing more the agenda. Like even in, like, when I was watching some of the news sometimes, the numbers were showing was, like, even with the whole George Floyd thing, it was a lot of young people just like, nah, we're not staying. I feel like we don't want to stand for that passive racism and act like it's not there. We're like, nah, it's there.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I like
more
about
like,
us.
we want to show like,
Yeah.
like
Action.
even if at work where like somebody like you gotta follow suit, like this has been for 27 years, this guy does this and that. We're more like,
Fuck
we're
that.
not standing for that. What the hell
Yeah.
is this, bro?
Yeah.
You telling me I gotta follow suit for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to another job.
Yeah.
We're so quick to like,
We're a be about
that's
it
our
generation.
good and our bad thing sometimes.
That's what I'm about to
Yeah.
say, because you got to understand, you can change culture if you learn real. And this is what I'm saying. I know it may not sound cool, but if you shut the fuck up sometimes and
Yeah.
take your shit, because
Yeah.
some of the shit you complain about is just real life shit. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like you telling me you're mad because the boss said go get his coffee. Nigga, you the intern. What you thought his
Exactly.
internship was
What
supposed
you
to
supposed
be?
to do.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
thought his internship was supposed to be?
Yeah.
But instead, the boss said go get his coffee. All right, so now because the boss know that da is gonna happen X, Y, Z, and he might lose his job because of it or get sued, he's not gonna do that. So guess what you gonna do? Go be on your phone
Yeah.
for an extra
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Some people are naturally defiant though.
Yeah.
They hear certain things one way and they're like, bro, I'm not doing that.
But you can't ask the system for help then.
Exactly.
You can't be only way you can get the system to change is by being in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the number one
That's
thing
very
is,
true.
you feel me, like a lot of the times you gotta eat shit. Now the subtle racism and all that stuff, that ain't part of eating
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
baby.
No, that's not.
That,
good.
I ain't going for that.
No.
Yeah.
But if you tell me I gotta work extra hours, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I'm gonna do it because
Yeah.
guess what? It's gonna help the next person. Because this
Yeah.
money I'm getting, I'm gonna give it to the kids.
The only thing with me is like, the only thing I want in return is just respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I work with you. We're colleagues. You're not above me in any certain way because we take this uniform off. We both bleed the same way. We both do everything literally
bills.
exactly. We both got bills. We both do everything the same way.
Even
so
with a boss,
respect
though.
me just like I'm gonna respect
Even with
you.
a boss though, I like even with your boss, it should be the same thing. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because the respect factor should always be, all right, you a man, you a man, you a woman, you a woman. We both humans. We all humans at the end of the day. So I'm gonna respect you for whatever you go through, and you coming to work enough to get it done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect you for that because you may have the smallest bill of $5. How I know you got $5 left?
Yeah.
How I know? How I know that? I don't. I don't know. You don't know how many people you probably walk past every day that's homeless.
Exactly.
You don't know how many people you walk past every day, and I hate to be this graphic, got raped before.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know what people going through.
You don't know what people
They on
going through.
anything, yeah.
Kidnapped. I'm talking about all that stuff. It happens every day.
Yeah.
And their survivors are every day
Yeah.
around you, but you don't know.
That's facts.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
That's facts.
So that's why I say that's one thing that's good about our generation and bad because it's like sometimes we don't know when it's like
To stop.
This is just a part of a life.
Yeah.
Or there's some stuff that I'm proud that we would not sit there and take.
Yeah.
Like especially for me, I was just like, come on, bro, respect me, bro. Like I pay bills too. I may be younger than you and I got up here faster, but at the same time, I pay bills too. You don't gotta send me all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just something like either we can accept or don't accept. And there's some stuff that, like you said, like, bro, you gotta go get the coffee, bro. You gotta earn your stripes. Like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Cause on the football field, you gotta carry everybody's equipment. If you just made it to the NFL, hey rookie, go get our stuff. Go get the balls. Go get the helmets. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for the bill tonight. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that I think that sometimes we're over dramatic about, and sometimes we're not. And also the one thing I noticed is there's a lot more. I want to know why. I've been asking a lot of people why. There's a lot more mental barriers for our
I've been wanting to know that
generation.
too.
Yeah.
That's honestly something I've been wanting to know because
Like
I don't
mental
know why-
health?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot more mental health in this generation, and I want to know why. Like,
I feel like there's always been mental health. Our generation is the only generation that speaks on it. Like so
do
vocal.
you think there's
They're so
more
vocally.
exposed? Yeah,
Yeah, we
don't
got
hold it
social
back.
media, bro. Like you can speak from an account and nobody will know it's you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that leaves you free
But
to say
still,
whatever
though,
you
but
want to
I
say.
feel like there's a difference in level of mental health. There's somebody that could go through a breakup, and that affects them for weeks and everything. But
well,
then,
that's regular. I expect you to go through
Yeah.
something like that. That's a regular transition, like a
but would
human.
you let it hold you back from stuff though?
Yeah.
Where, like,
That's what heartbreaks do.
Yeah,
That is
If you
true.
really cared about somebody and love somebody, bro, the whole point of like what I understand the jits of love at this point in my stage is like, bro, like if I love you, I'm not holding on to you, but I'm holding on to each memory that we have together.
true, yeah.
Because
Great.
I'm spending my time with you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
with your homeboys, I'm spending my time with y'all too, right? So this is a memory.
Yeah.
So God forbid if something happened to one of us or one of us choose to leave this friendship, damn, you remember that time was with such and such?
Yeah. Cause I feel
Yeah.
like on that same token, like when you go through a breakup, the reason you feel it so much is cause you never thought you would be without this person.
True.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when
Yeah.
they just up and leave, like you wake up and you don't see that text no more, or you don't got them calls in your call
Yeah.
log. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That shit is heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
heartbreaking.
So you know what it becomes too though? It don't become meaningful until you meet the next person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always hurts, but that heartbreak or whatever it was doesn't become meaningful until you meet the next person, because the next person is like, yeah, you're different and I'm treating you with love and respect and dignity, but now for some women and some men, it's I know what not to tolerate.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For some women and some men, it's I know how to communicate better.
Yeah.
It becomes something meaningful out of each one of them. How many times you got to find something meaningful? I don't know, but that's up to you. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's on the other hand, there's somebody that can accept what you're just not gonna get.
Yeah.
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 No homo, my girl. You know, she might say, you know, my man right here, he don't remember good. You know what? I'm good at memory. We could be in a relationship. So he
Yeah.
might forget my birthday, but I know he loves me. You feel me? Like you need that. You
Yeah.
need somebody to compromise for your
Yeah.
shorty. You might be like, man, I know she a little expensive. She like doing things, and I'm a real like saver. But you know what? For her,
I'm gonna spend it.
I'm gonna spend it.
Yeah.
I'm a trick.
Nah, I'm gonna let it. Hold on, I ain't say that. I ain't go for that.
I'm ready to blow the whole bag.
You feel me? I ain't say that. I said we gonna spend it.
Yeah.
But we ain't spending all of it. Now I'm gonna let her know, like, yo, I like to save money, but for you, let me know what you wanna do.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, don't even let me know what you want to do. Let me at least try to do this on my own and see if you like it, and then we can compromise on what you like to do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try to keep the budget low.
I fuck with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's too funny. That's too funny. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's different subjects. Like, let's say for instance, someone in this generation might take that they lost their job a harsh way, or they might take that social media harsh where they're not getting this followers and not getting this, and that may
Like the
break
petty
them.
shit.
Or it may be like, hey, you're poor. I mean, when I grew up and I was poor, it didn't bother me. I just looked like, hey, I need to figure out a way out. But you're focusing on it every day. You're like, I'm poor. But for me, I might be like, okay, I'm poor, so what can I do to change it?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's some people in this age, they don't look at the solving. They focus so much on the problem, where it's just like they're mentally affected by it.
I feel like, man, in terms of it's all a mindset to me. Like, being poor is more of a mindset. Being poor is like you don't see a way out of your situation, right? If you have a rich mindset, you're already thinking of ways to get out of that situation, right? But once you're poor, you're like, bro, this is it for me. You know what I'm saying? I've done all I could do. You feel me? You're not thinking of the next move. Your thought process has stopped. You know what I'm saying? But once you realize there's more to life than what you see every day, there's a whole world out there worth exploring. This is how I think. There's a whole world out there that's worth exploring. How am I going to get there? You know what I'm saying? I need money to get there.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do to bring me income so I can get to these places? Am I going to pursue school and go to school all the time until I can get a degree and then find that job that's going to provide me that income so I can do the things that I want to do? Or am I going to go full-time on this side hustle? You know what I'm saying? What is it that I'm going to do to make a change in my life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. They see their parents grow up a certain way, or they see their parents raise them a certain way, and it's like, okay, they didn't really do much to have what they have. I'm going to do the same thing. But your parents, I feel like your parents never want you to stay.
Continue.
Your parents never want you to stay in, like, your parents want better for you than they had, right? Because my mom always told me, like, she's first, well, I'm first generation American, right? My mom's from Haiti. She didn't have anything when she came over here. All she had was me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she worked to get to where she is. That instilled in me a drive and a motivation, like, okay, my mom did this and she raised me by herself. So I can do this. I can survive in this world. And I don't just want to survive. I want to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to have an experience to where I could tell my kids, like, yeah, bro, I went to Bahamas, I went to Tobago, you know what I'm saying? I went to all these places. I experienced life. I want you to do the same thing that I did. Because when you're 60, 70 years old, you don't want to just be like, damn, bro, I let life pass me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I really do? What did I accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have this mindset, like, I want to leave an impact on the world in some way, shape, or form. And I still, to this day, have this mindset. Now it's attacking that goal, that dream. Like, you don't have to be a millionaire to affect the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be a teacher and you're already affecting minds that are going to be in this new world. You could be a dentist and you're having these daily conversations with kids, with adults about their life. You maybe change their life. You know what I'm saying? And you fixing teeth. You making them smile.
You just got somebody a new job because of that smile.
Exactly. So it's like, there's a lot of ways you can affect and leave your mark on this world. You don't have to be freaking Drake. You don't have to be Denzel Washington. You don't have to be those things. So don't think because you're not that you're not nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Speak,
what?
brother.
On that note, that's a great point.
Yeah.
For me, as someone who really, 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 really is chasing after success, like it's not something I'm just started doing because of the trends and all that stuff. This is what I've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
This is who I always wanted to be for the world. Do what you're called.
Yeah.
Do what you're called to do.
Yeah.
Don't do what I'm called to do. Don't do what Denzel called to do. Don't do what
Exactly.
Drake called to do. Do what you're called to do.
Exactly.
Figure it out. Remember what I said. The number one thing is ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Ask questions. If you ask questions, you'll get invited to enough things where you'll be like, no, that's not me. No, that's not me. And there'll be
Yeah.
enough things that they tell you no to that you just like, I ain't even want to be part of that anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You learn.
Yeah.
You learn over time, like, where you fit in. And where you fit in, you adapt, you mold yourself, and you become great in that. I think too many times we have a lot of people who want to be successful, but they want to be, like you said, successful in the same way they seen someone already
else.
do it.
Yeah.
That don't make no damn sense.
It don't.
You gonna go copy him, but there's already a him. So if he got 100 mil out that thing, there's 20 other people trying to do it. You're probably not getting $1 million out of that.
Yeah.
Because he already done soaked the field dry, being himself.
Yeah.
And when you're a carbon copy of somebody, you saturated now. You saturating the field.
Yes.
So guess what? You're not gonna get what that person's getting.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
So what it takes is, like you said, just being yourself, bro. And I just really pray that, like, that's why I talk to people who are younger than me, bro, like, so they can get it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So they can really understand.
Yeah.
Bro, take your time. It's okay if you don't know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what you want to do, go out there and strive for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you strive for it, it's already started. You already on the right path. You, like I said, if you say you want to be an NBA player, guess what? You may not hit the NBA, God forbid.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you hit China. That's more than half the people on your basketball team will ever hit.
Exactly.
That,
I think there's nothing with
That's
going
facts.
outside of the NBA and traveling. You might meet so many people.
Bro.
Like I met a guy who did basketball outside of the U.S. and
There's
he's
money there, too.
So grateful for doing
Yeah.
outside country basketball. The
Yeah.
amount of people he met, knowing that he got friends in different countries, and
Yeah.
if he travels, he's good.
Good.
Like
you
they're
don't gotta
taking
pay
care
for
of
no
him.
hotel. You straight.
Yeah, like it's
That's
crazy.
fire.
I really
That's
enjoyed this
fire.
podcast, man. I'm really glad you came on, bro. It was a very
glad too,
thoughtful,
bro.
deep podcast.
Before we get out of here, there's one question I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
GSW and Lakers, how you feel about it?
If you didn't know, now you know. LeBron's the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a question without a doubt.
Yeah.
If LeBron James is not the greatest basketball player of all time, you are stuck in that Tupac effect.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. You stuck in that
Hey,
Tupac
yo.
effect, bro. You was born in 96. You think Jordan the GOAT?
Yeah, Jordan.
That's the problem. You were born in 96.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
just attached to it. That was the last year Jordan won a ring.
Yeah.
96, baby.
That was the year Tupac died. Of course he's not going to let them go. You
Yeah.
stuck,
Nah, I don't know why, bro.
old head.
I am
Wasn't even around for that
I
shit.
I wasn't even around. I'm just like, I live many lives.
Nah, I feel you. I respect
Yeah.
it. I respect it.
But no, man, we really appreciate you for being on, man. Let the people know where they can find you, your page, your podcast, and everything, bro.
So my personal page, artist page, you can find me at a boy named Cortney. EP coming real soon. Be on the lookout for that. Follow me at a boy named Cortney, Cortney. No U on my name. Also follow the podcast page at Strictly 4 Winners. That's Strictly 4 Winners _ on everything. YouTube, no underscore. Instagram _ no Twitter. I made like 1 million Twitter pages. I said, fuck it. I'll just talk for myself. And yeah, man, find me on wherever, whenever.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Spotify, Anchor. Shout out to Anchor.
Apple
my
Podcast.
distributor. Nah, not Apple
You're not
Podcasts.
on Apple yet?
Because I got on Anchor when you had to get picked up by these brands. So I
Mm.
actually got to get picked up. And I don't promote my Anchor enough because I be on YouTube so much. So if you really want to fuck with me, subscribe on YouTube because YouTube
Yeah.
is where a lot of the other content's going to come from. We'll talk about that on the side.
Yeah.
But YouTube is going to be crazy. Follow YouTube.
Yes,
And the
sir.
YouTube's a boy named Cortney.
That's the artist page.
Okay.
So, and that's where my old podcast started. If you want to know about High Value when I first started podcasting.
Gotcha.
With my partner that I was talking about, Earl Rivers.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no, strictly for winners is where you find
And
us.
we'll get all your contact and stuff after, and we'll put it in the description.
For sure, yeah. So
You feel
I'm
me?
sorry.
Yes, sir. Y'all seen the YouTube up? Go ahead and follow us. Subscribe. Everything.
Right now, stop what you're doing. You
Stop.
should have stopped in the beginning of this video
Just
to be
follow.
real.
That's why I put
Hit
it
a
up
like and a subscribe.
there. I know you see me messing with it.
We ain't Subway, but we do need a sub. You feel me?
Yes, sir. And can't wait for many more episodes. We appreciate you coming on, Cortney. And let's go, man.
God bless, man. For real.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.